Okay, we're going to use a digital multimeter to check a diode to see if it's operating properly. I have my diode set in our breadboard, and you'll notice there is the light silver or white stripe on the one end. That's going to indicate our polarity. My tester has the ability to check diodes, so I'm going to turn the dial to the diode setting. But notice on the top here that it has the letter F. This particular model can also measure temperature. So this is telling me I'm in the temperature setting. I need to switch it over to the diode setting. To do that on this particular model, I press the select key, and when I see the diode appear on the top, I know I'm ready to measure diode. Okay, so I'm going to take my two leads, my red being my positive and my black being my negative, and I'm going to put them across the diode and see if I get any kind of a reading. So right now I've got an overload condition, which means nothing is passing through, nothing is getting to the tester. So I'm going to flip these over, and I'm going to test the opposite direction. Now it shows me I have a voltage drop of 0.582 volts. This is the barrier voltage that we're looking at. So it's running at about a little more, almost 0.6. So now I have the polarity correct as far as my tester is concerned. Now you may have a tester that doesn't have a diode checker. So let's move this to our resistance measurement, and you'll notice it has the little sound waves here. It tells me I'm on continuity. So let's use that. Again, we're going to follow protocol and have our polarity set correctly, and we're going to check the diode to see if we get any response. And it shows me I have an overload condition. Okay, maybe I've got them backwards. Let me check that just to be sure. And I still get an overload. Huh. Well, let's not use continuity. So now I'm looking at resistance, and I'm going to try this way first and see if I get a reading. Nothing. Great. That's not what I want. Okay, flip the polarity. Oh, not going to work. Oh, now I get a reading of 2.20 megohms. What this is showing you is that under continuity, the meter is not internally set up to determine whether the diode is working properly. But when you're on resistance, it can tell you whether or not some resistance is being measured, which is usually a good indication that something is passing through and your tester is telling you the diode is okay.